Frame display is accessed from the toolbar or from the View menu on the NetDecoder control window. The frame display window is comprised of different sections. The summary pane provides an overview of each message frame. The tabs at the top of the pane correspond to the different protocol layers, and they vary depending on the protocol. In this example, the unfiltered tab displays all layers. The DH+ async layer displays information on the token being passed from device to device, as well as the message activity. The PC³ filter displays the actual message activity going from device to device. To give you an idea of what type of information is available, let's look at this layer a little closer. For PC³, you have a frame number, a source number, a destination code, and a command type. The transaction number is an ID applied to the communication, so the response can be tied back to the original request. Also broken out is the frame size in bytes and the delta time from the start of the preceding message to the beginning of the current message. Finally, the timestamp, to a resolution of microseconds, is displayed for each frame. When you highlight a frame, a detailed breakdown of the message appears in the decode pane. The decode pane displays the layered data in a tree hierarchy form. Additionally, you can see more information on the message in the three data panes on the right. The binary pane, radix pane, and character pane display the data in different formats: hexadecimal, baud, and more. The three are synchronized with the decode pane. When you click on a section of the message in the decode pane, the corresponding portion of the message is highlighted in the other panes. To offer even greater flexibility, you can customize the three panes with a right click. For example, with the radix pane, you can choose to see the data in hex, decimal, or octal. In the character pane, you can select ASCII, 7-bit ASCII, EBCDIC, or baud. Or you can choose to hide the pins altogether. In addition to changing the look of the binary, radix, or character panes, you can change the look of the entire window using the second row toolbar buttons. The Show Default Panes button shows all the panes. The Show Only Summary Pane button hides everything but the summary pane. The Decode button expands and contracts the decode pane. In the Quick Filtering menu, you can choose to either view or hide certain properties. One option that many users have found very useful is the All Frames with Errors. When this filter is chosen, the detail pane displays a breakdown of the error, including a general explanation of what is wrong. For example, at the bottom of the detail pane, we see this message: extended status, illegal address. Address does not exist, or does not point to something usable by this command. Now let's look at some additional functionality available in the frame display. Bookmarks allow you to mark, then locate specific locations in the capture file. To create a bookmark, you first select the frame that you want to mark. Then select the bookmark icon on the toolbar. In the dialog, you enter a short identification for the frame. Once we close the dialog, we can use the bookmark to find the location at any time using the Find option. With Find, you can locate specific frames within a capture file using any number of variables. You can search on a specific pattern. You can search for a specific time down to the microsecond. You can also search using other criteria like signals or errors. Or you can search for a specific bookmark. In addition to bookmarks, you may want to add some general information on the entire file as a reminder to yourself or another user. You can do this using a note, just like an electronic sticky. To use this option, select Note from the toolbar. Enter a note and close the file. Then later, when you save your work in frame display, the note is saved along with all the captured data. The last thing we want to cover is how to use the navigation arrows. Navigation arrows are just that, ways to move around within frames. You can move to the first frame, last frame, or cycle up and down within the frames. That's all we have for frame display. Before we complete this training, we want to look at Protocol Navigator.